Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:07 p.m. November 2nd, 2020, Monday, my birthday. Hello, old man over here. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I'd appreciate that. I don't want to really like to gloat my birthday, but I'm just going to say that's the only thing that's really happening today. I had one trade. Actually, I had three trades, but the first trade was a test trade, an accidental trade for like $1. And then I had a BYND trade back in the mix. And then I had another Tesla trade at the end of the day that set up, and it just came back enough to get me out before it made a 1 point move. I was able to get like $10 off of it or something like that. It was just not worth it. Just a really slow day to be expected. We got the elections tomorrow. Although the market's gapped up pretty strong. If we look at the SPY here, we ended almost exactly where we opened, 33.20. Look at this. We gapped up, made this room. So we had some action early on, and this was the only trading action that was worth looking at on the overall markets. Now the Dow Industrials was up 423, NASDAQ 46. So stocks like Apple were down. The one trade I missed today that I was watching was this 148 on Boeing. It was a nice setup. It set up all this juice here at 148. Came up, little pain, maybe 20 cents of pain for a 1.5 point move. Made a high of 149.59. So that was a trade I missed. I really liked it. Volume came in here. Actually, it was moving up, and then all of a sudden the SPY started moving up too, kind of create that when the tide comes in, all boats rise or whatever scenario. And it was a nice little trade, but I missed it, or I was just unfortunate not to take it. And so be it. So I'm just going to make this video short. I mean, there's really nothing much to talk about. Tomorrow should be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more crazy, I would think. And then Wednesday should be a little bit of fireworks. I don't know. Again, sometimes it's anticlimactic. You just never know how these things play out. But we should see a little bit more volatility tomorrow and on Wednesday. But on BYND, here we go. Look at this candle. We'll go to a 2-minute chart because that's how I traded it. It's been getting beat up, okay? So it made a high of like 197.25 back on October 12th, and then it's been almost untradeable since then. It just keeps falling and falling and falling, and I kind of got stuck in a couple bad trades on it, but now it's time for it to bounce. Made this inside move here, so we have a low of 141.07 and a low of 141.47, slightly inside Friday's candle. So if we can break out above the highs this week of this candle, we could see back to 150 at least before earnings next week. Not going to really worry about that too much. And but today we gapped up, and that's what I liked about BYND. So that means there's going to be some short covering, and it made the move I wanted. It flushed down, try to pop back up, and then I thought about taking the break of this 144.50 level, but this candle put me in it at 145, broke through, and I was actually able to get off of 147.50 sell. I had a 148 sell. I made a mistake like I did the other day where I was setting a stop market order at break even, and I still had limits set, so I sold the rest of my position, and eventually on this, so here it almost got to 148. My stop was down here. I was setting my stop back at entry, and actually it was down here at 145. So it never came back down there until later, and then eventually it climbed up and hit 148 to the nose, and I would have been out with some shares at the 148 sell, but I didn't get them off. I ended up getting like a 146.70 sale or something like that, and I made about $170 on that trade, and about $5 or $10 on the Tesla trade, I think it was. So I ended up with like 175, 180 on the day for a birthday. I'll take it. Kind of made up for that Friday trading, and today was just so boring. I literally was just watching nothing. I was helping a buddy get set up on his platform, He's using a different platform than me, but there was just nothing setting up. I mean, I like this Tesla. This was a Tesla trade through 400. Worked out pretty well. Just came back enough to get me out before it made its 401 move. But that was really it. I made a video on Sunday yesterday concerning market sentiment, my October trading, and what was the other thing? Oh, that pins trade. So make sure you check out that video. It's pretty interesting. Pretty long video. One of my longest videos on the channel. Still trying to grow the channel, so I really appreciate that. I'm not going to really reflect here or anything like that, but we have a crazy day tomorrow with the election. Who knows what's going to happen, so just be ready. You're going to see a lot of algorithm plays, I think. I think you're going to see a lot of manipulation on the markets on level 2. So just best to sit on your hands, or if you're going to trade smaller position size, you know. That's one of the things I mentioned in the video and on a blog post was I was planning to go a little bit heavier in October on my trade size. And once I saw what happened to the switch of the markets, I decided it wasn't a good idea, and that really saved me. I'm looking to raise share price, hopefully after this week, once things get settled down and we know where we want to go. I'm hoping to really increase share size. Oh, by the way, that BYND trade was only 200 shares, and I made $170 on it. I had 300. You should see the video. I made a video of it. I had the 300 shares, and it, like probably 10 seconds before it triggered, I dropped it to 200. I'm hoping to be at like 500 on BYND. I think 500 on that trade. Probably could have pulled in $300 to $500 on that trade with 500 shares, if not more. It just didn't make the move exactly how I wanted it to, but it was good enough where I had no pain whatsoever, and it was just my standard BYND trade in the morning. So that pretty much wraps it up for the day. I'm looking to continue to trade and continue to share. So again, subscribe, like the video, and I will talk to you tomorrow.